Hey, what's up, my friend? Welcome back to the leadvortex Quickstart tutorial. In this video, we're going to hook up your domain to your leadvortex account. Now, I'm going to say this is probably the most technical of the videos, but if you can get through this one, the rest are going to be smooth sailing. Now, this video is going to assume that you are buying your domain over at Namecheap and running your name servers through Cloudflare. That's because this is the optimal setup to have a lot of the automatic things done with leadvortex. However, if you bought your domain somewhere else, like a GoDaddy or a Google or somewhere else, it's still going to work. The process will be 90% the same. Now, this video is also going to assume that you already bought your domain. If you've never bought a domain, I'm actually going to leave a link to another video below this showing you how to go purchase a domain over at Namecheap so that you can hook it up to your leadvortex account. Now, with all the assumptions out of the way, let's dive in. Now, for the purposes of this video, I am going to use my domain called earshot.info. It's a nonsensical domain. But what you're going to do is you're going to log into Namecheap, go to your domain list, and you're going to find your domain over here. I'm going to go over to here and hit Manage on the right side. That's going to bring you into your domain management screen here. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have to change our name servers over here at Namecheap. We're going to hover here where it says name servers, come down and select custom DNS. It's going to give us 2 blank lines. We're going to pause Namecheap, open here for a second. We're going to open a second tab and go to cloudflare.com. There's going to be a link right down below if you don't know where it is. And we're going to sign up for a free account. Here is we're going to go. We're going to go in here and sign up with an account here. Hit the blue sign up button. And now what this is going to do, I'm not going to show this in the video because it won't affect your domain setting up, but they are actually going to fire off a verification email. You just have to go find the email, click the link, and it's going to verify your account. But you don't have to do that right away. Just make sure you get it done at some point. After we create our free account, it's going to bring us over to this screen here, and we go hit add a website or application. Then what we're going to do here is add our domain for the purposes of this video, earshot.info. And we're going to hit continue. It's going to take us over here to this screen. They're going to try to sell you some products here from Cloudflare. You don't need any of them. You can scroll all the way down here to the free plan, hit the blue continue button. And that's going to take you to the next screen where it's going to pull up all of your existing DNS records. There's not going to be a whole lot because we just bought it over here at Namecheap. We're just going to scroll to the bottom and we're going to hit continue. Then it's going to take us to the next page. This is where we have the 2 values that we're going to need to go back over to Namecheap. On the third, we're going to pause here. So on the bottom, we're going to go here into add Cloudflare's name servers. You'll see Nicole and Sean here. It might be different names for you. These values are going to be here. We're going to click to copy the first one. Head back over to the Namecheap tab. And you'll see where it says name server 1. We're going to paste it right over there. Then we're going to go back to the Cloudflare tab. Copy the second one, come back over to here, and paste it in. When we have the 2 values there pasted, we're going to click Save. We're going to come back over to Cloudflare, and then we're going to hit Done, check name servers, and it's not going to have taken yet. After we've done that, let's go into the Get Started. We're going to get a couple things here. You want to make sure all of these are checked on. We're going to hit Save. We're going to always use HTTPS. That means your website's going to be secure. And we're going to make sure that Brotli is on. We're going to hit save. And we're going to hit finish. And then we're going to get to this screen and we're going to have to wait about 10 minutes for the process to come through. Although I've seen it take as much as an hour or more. What you're going to do, you're going to pause here, go take a break, 5 or 10 minutes, come back, and we're going to hit the check name servers button. If it's not done yet, what's going to happen, you're going to see this like it's now checking. Please wait a few hours for an update. Fine. The internet has to go do its thing. So I'm going to pause the video here and we are going to wait 10 minutes and come back.
1 eternity later.
All right. So after 10 minutes, we came through, hit the refresh button here on this page. And now you should see this great news. Cloudflare is now protecting your site. If you don't see this here, go back to the overview tab and you will see, if you click in the overview, you will see the great news. Cloudflare here is protecting your site. But we're not done with Cloudflare just yet. What we have to do is we actually have to set up a page rule so that whether somebody enters your domain or www.yourdomain, they end up in the same place and it doesn't matter. So we're going to come over to here. We're going to click the page rule over here. Or the second way you can get in is go to the left side, go to rules, and then go to page rules. Either button will bring you to the same spot. Now we're going to set up one single page rule. We're going to hit this green button. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your domain right here just as it is. If I can type this correctly, it'll be earshot.info. And then what you're going to have is after your domain, you're going to put the slash, and then you're going to go the star above the 8, just like you see it down there below. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to search for forwarding URL. And then we're going to make this a permanent direct. Then what we're going to do is anybody who goes to your domain, we're going to forward them to https://www.yourdomain, airshot.info, and then we're going to hit the slash $1. What this is going to do, this is going to make sure that people end up on the same page. When you've got all of this correct, you hit save page, deploy rule, and you'll see down here this little action, make sure that that's checked. Now you are done with Namecheap. You can close Namecheap. You can actually close Cloudflare. You're done. You never have to do that again. You never have to open them up. Next, we're going to log into leadvortex. You're going to drop it either on the dashboard or either on the Launchpad page. You'll see one of these two pages when you log in. What we're going to do now, we're going to come here into settings, and we're going to come down into domains over here on the left side. Then we're going to see this blue button here that says Add Domain. Click over there, and what you're going to do is you're going to put www. Put your domain there, and then uncheck adding the root domain. When we do this, everything's going to route to the www. Now we're going to hit Continue. And what this is going to do is this is going to go and automatically set up our domain. Okay, now it knows that our domain provider here is Cloudflare. Authorize it. It's actually going to log us back into Cloudflare. We're going to see here, we're going to authorize lead connector, which is the back end of leadvortex. We're going to hit authorize there. And now by default, Namecheap puts this little parking page record there. What we're going to do is we're going to type the airshot.info, type our domain here to delete that. We're going to delete that. It's going to authorize, and there's going to be magic in the back end, and this is all going to work. Might take about a minute, minute and a half, so be patient. As long as it's spinning, you're going to be okay. All right, and once you get this screen, that means that it's been added successfully. What we're going to do for the purposes of this video and for the purposes of getting you up and running ASAP, we're going to select the newsletter funnel and then the opt-in step as the default page for the domain. So when that's done, we're going to hit link domain. And when we see that, we're done. What's going to happen now, if we go over to here, we go www.earshot.info. We type that in. The first time, it might take a couple of seconds. But what will happen? Now we have a live page. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to customize this page to yourself so that you can start driving traffic to it. I will see you in the next video.